Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Kids. This is a show where we cook food from the land and garden.
These days everybody knows about the world and the shadows that grow.
Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of you at home who tuned into my videos and subscribed and given me future ideas for the show. I'd like to give a shout out to John and Steven, who tunes in from the Cowichan Valley and linked us a video of knife technique. I'll probably use it the entire video. Tonight we're going to make pasta, and here's a pasta lover, Avery Johnston, the host guest for today's video.
Hello. We're going to make some wonderful spaghetti today with some pork bratwurst from Rudolph Sausage and Smithers,
And Porcini mushrooms from Haida,
and some also new ingredients like spaghetti from, again, the Gitanmaax market,
and veggies from our garden. First, we're going to boil the pasta. So, you need to bring the pot to the sink and fill it up at least 3/4. And turn it on to high.
You guys want to put in at least 2 teaspoons of salt for the water starts boiling.
If you don't put pasta in when it's boiling, it'll become soggy or mushy. We're waiting for the water to boil. We're going to cook our sausage. Avery's going to put the olive oil on.
Roughly about a teaspoon of olive oil in the pan.
So we have turned the burner on to about 6.5.
You want to put your sausage on the pan when it's hot, not medium, warm, because it will prevent the sausage from getting stuck to the pan and other things.
Sausage. You have to put a lid on so it traps the heat inside and lets the sausage cook all the way through. Now, let's go prep our vegetables. So because these porcini mushrooms from Haida Gwaii are dehydrated, we have to rehydrate them. So just fill the bowl with water so they get rehydrated. Make sure all of them are underwater. So now I'll mince the garlic. You take about 3 cloves and you just put it on the table, put your knife over it, pound it until it's flat. The reason you do this is so you can peel the skin off easier. So now I'm going to mince them.
When Grant's tasting his garlic, I'm going to be dealing with the herbs, which is going to be basil and oregano. First off, you have to get all the leaves off and throw the stem away.
I'm a believer, and I know you relate.
When you're doing this, don't forget to check the sausage. Looks like our pan is a little bit hot, so I'm going to turn it down to 4.5. Awesome. Our water is boiling. Now it's time to put in the pasta.
How do you know how much pasta you're supposed to put in?
So, you think of a coin, a quarter. So, this is the size of a quarter. That's enough for one person.
It's coming, but don't know where to go. Keep looking up and you won't fall below. I find myself.
Then you want to stir it right away to get all the noodles down inside. Once you've got them all down inside, you want to stir it again so you can make sure that they're all apart and there's none sticking together, or else you'll be eating clumps of wheat. Now that Avery's done the herbs, I'll start cutting.
And we're going to be using about half the zucchini. And then we're going to cut it down slices.
Now let's check the pasta. I just want to taste it to see if it's ready. Right now, let's try something al dente. What al dente means is it's right at the point where it's just came from being hard, but it's not mushy. So it's perfect.
Now that our porcini mushrooms have been hydrating for at least 10 minutes, we're going to drain them.
And while Avery's doing the porcini mushrooms, I'm going to cut carrots. I'm going to cut the tops off.
So when Grant's doing that, I'm going to deal with the kale. So you want to take everything off the stem. But a handy little trick is that once you sometimes eat kale, it seems to be very bitter. So if you just kind of massage it, it'll make it so the sugar starts flowing and makes it so it's not as bitter. When you massage it, make sure you do it really hard or else it will not work and it'll be much darker. But if it doesn't work at all, you can just dip it in boiling water for like 2 seconds. It's getting really dark now. Look at this compared to that. That's when you know you've properly massaged the kale and it's going to be much less bitter.
So now I'm going to get the beet greens while Avery's doing the kale. You don't have to use beet greens, just my mom was preserving beets, so we have beet greens left over.
Now that I'm done that, I'm going to be dealing with the tomatoes. All you're going to do is take up like top, little stem, and cut it in half. That's all. You can use full-size tomatoes for this, just that means that you're probably going to have to cut it more. So any kind of tomato works basically.
Now I'm going to take the sausage out of the pan and put it onto a plate. Now you're going to slice the sausage into bite-sized chunks. Look at all our beautiful ingredients for the pasta. There's 2 missing: Parmesan cheese and white wine. It's not for drinking. Now we're going to make our pasta sauce. So you turn the stove to about 7, and you want to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So now we want to flavor our oil, because the oil is what flavors everything else. We want to flavor them with garlic and the herbs.
Which today are basil and oregano, because I chopped them all up. That's how I know.
Then you want to stir them around. Once the garlic starts to get soft, you want to add the onions.
Now we'll add the porcini mushrooms. Then the zucchini.
We're just going to let this brown for a minute. Now we're going to add the carrots. And stir them. I'm noticing that it's starting to stick a little bit, so now is a good time for the white wine. steaming because it's starting to evaporate the alcohol out of the wine. There will not be any alcohol in the food. Now we're going to bring the sausage and tomatoes and put it in.
And we stir once again.
And then we stir it up.
Now we'll add our greens.
Now I'll add a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Now we're going to turn it down to 3 and put the lid on to let it simmer. Now we're going to add the milk to get this creamy element. You don't have to add milk, but we like it. You could even just throw the pasta in and eat it just like this. Now you want to turn the burner off. If your pasta's been sitting a while, it's probably stuck together. So, to deal with that, you just run warm water through it and toss it. Now we're going to put it in the pot. Now our pasta is done. We got the Parmesan because you sprinkle it on when you're serving it.
They take their hold. Our food, diamonds and gold. Now I forgot to ask.
Perfect. Thanks for coming back to another episode of Cooking with Kids. Make sure to like the videos and subscribe. Is there anything you guys would like to cook? Just send us a request. We'll try to make a show on it. Thanks again for guest host Avery Johnston.